to Colorado's best.
May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and it's good timing because we have all been through a lot with the pandemic. Debbie Stafford, a FEMA crisis counselor manager for the Aurora Mental Health Center, joins us now live over Zoom to discuss the emotional impacts that COVID-19 has had on a lot of people. Welcome back to the show, Debbie.
Well, thank you, and happy Friday.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, isn't that a great day? But so many people have been affected in so many different ways with the pandemic. Some people maybe were happy they got to kind of go home and be home a little more often, but others have really struggled. They've struggled with isolation, with depression. And one of the things at the Aurora Mental Health Center that we have tried to make available is a support line, where we have people trained and able to talk to you, just able to help walk you through some of your challenges. And so we really want to encourage people who've been impacted just by COVID in many areas. We can connect you to resources. We can help you really manage some of the things that have been difficult for you through this pandemic and this past year.
Yeah, and the phone number's right there on the bottom of the screen. You know, we have it up the whole time so people can call. As an adult, I've had a tough time the last year, let alone my children. I have teenagers, and, you know, how has it impacted the kids?
Oh, it's been rough on our kids. And, all of a sudden they're told, don't go to school. Now, most kids go through a period where they wish they didn't go to school, but then to be told not to, our kids, they're social. They want to be in school. They want to be with their friends. And so in school, virtual, back in school, going home because somebody's sick, that's been rough on our kids. It's been rough on our families. And there's a lot of parents that did not anticipate that they were going to be the parent, maybe the provider, maybe the school teacher, maybe the counselor, maybe so many hats. It's been rough on our kids. And we really want our young people to know there's a place that you can reach out and talk to. There are people that just kind of meet you where you are. We can connect with you through the Aurora Mental Health Center.
Absolutely. You know, I know that I've had to really check in with my daughter, you know, verbally and emotionally to see how she's doing. So how has everyone in general coped with the many losses associated with the pandemic over the last year?
Well, there's been lots of losses, and loss certainly we can think of as losing a loved one to death, but there are many other kinds of losses. How about loss of your routine, loss of what you anticipated? I've heard a lot of people say, we had a vacation planned, we were going to do these activities, and all of a sudden we couldn't do any of that. A lot of losses have impacted people in just how we live our lives. I think for many people, they're starting to find hope and encouragement, but we need to realize we're not out of the pandemic yet. There are still people who are being impacted, trying to figure out how to stay safe, how to try to re-engage. That's why we want to make our support line available. There are people to talk to. We can connect you to supportive people. It's been a rough year, and I think that goes across all age groups. I don't care. Our seniors have paid a horrific price, being isolated, not able to be with their families. It's been hard on everybody. And so I hope we all have a little compassion with each other and that we're kind to each other. We need to just support and care for one another right now.
Oh, you are so right. We've got to wrap things up, but real quick, if you can mention the Aurora Mental Health Center and Colorado's Spirit, how's it offering support for people feeling isolated and alone?
Oh, thank you. So the Aurora Mental Health Center and Colorado Spirit, which is actually part of a FEMA program, is able to offer free crisis support. We're able to help you. You can call our support line at 303-617-2300. We want to reach out and help you. Doesn't matter your age, we've got somebody that cares about you.
Oh, you're awesome. I'm so glad people have this resource. Thanks so much. And if you or someone you know is in need of some extra support right now, you can call the Aurora Mental Health Center, 303-617-2300. That number again is 303-617-2300. And you can also find more information at aumhc.org. Well, breakthrough treatment is helping